Jay Lieberman, Real Estate Minute Show. Welcome in. We're going to talk today about why you shouldn't treat your house like an investment. Treat it like your home. We'll be right back after this intro. I don't know if you like my game show. People say I got a game show voice. I thought I'd just play that whole thing like a newlywed game. Anyway, you see over here, that is a gamecock for the University of South Carolina for my daughter Katie. And that right there is a Oregon symbol, obviously the O, for my daughter at University of Oregon. She just graduated. Thought I'd just put those up for you. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't treat your home like an investment. Here's a story. I have this client. His name is Tom. This was years ago, like 8 years ago, and I'll never forget it. We were out looking for houses, and the first thing out of his mouth every time he'd walk in is not like, oh, this is gorgeous, very expansive, beautiful views. It was, how much am I going to make on it if I rent it? What's my return on investment later on? What's my full appreciation after I hold it, etc. So I said, hey, let me ask you a question. Are you an investor? Do you want to flip this thing? Do you want to rent it out? Are you looking to build an empire here or live in it for a year or something? He's like, no, I'm going to raise my family here. He's like, he's moving here from Orange County into LA, and he wanted to raise his family here. He's going to get married, a girlfriend and everything. I said, how long do you think you're going to live here? He's like, I don't know, years. I mean, I don't know. He's like thinking about adding a second story. He's got all kinds of plans. But he kept talking about the analytics, like financial analytics, okay? So I asked him, I said, are you in the financial space? He goes, no, he's actually in physical therapy. I said, do yourself a favor and stop treating this house like an investment. It doesn't have a return on investment if it's your home. There is no return on investment on emotions and feelings about your home, where you're gonna have all your memories, where you're gonna raise your kids, your family, and have all the parties in the world at, okay? So my tip to you is, don't treat your home like an investment. If you're gonna live in it longer than a year, don't worry about the $1 million that you might make on it 5-6 years from now, because it's irrelevant. You're going to be establishing dreams and a life there. So treat it like that, okay? That's a tip. And the reason why, by the way, side note, P.S., the reason why I tell you this, okay, it is important to know if you're buying a house for the right price, okay? That's understood for sure. And will it appreciate over time? Of course, real estate always does, okay? Just does. But the reason why I tell you this is because in Tom's case, we lost out on probably about 20 deals before he finally understood: buy the house that you love, even if you have to overpay for it by a couple $1,000s to get it, because a couple thousand isn't going to matter in the long run. Because he lost out on those 20 homes that he loved even more because he was looking, they didn't fit his investment criteria. So once we got rid of the investment criteria and replaced it with the memories and love and life criteria, next house he got, and he loved it. And he's probably been there for 8 years. Again, I said this was 8 years ago. Hope that helps. See you next week on the Real Estate Minute Show. Have a great week.